Today, we're going over 10 different updates that might eventually hit Theme Park Tycoon 2. All of these are from your suggestions, so it's very interesting to see what the game might get next. So make sure you watch this video to the very end, as this list gets better and better. Like, I'm serious, this might be one of the best one of these I've done. So anyway, let's just get straight into it. But wait, real quick, before we do that, 95% of the people that watch this channel are actually subscribed. I'll make this real quick, I'm sorry. But statistically, you listening to this right now, you are probably not subscribed. And I highly recommend you subscribe if you anyone like Theme Park Tycoon 2. Anyway, let's just jump straight into it. Alright guys, so welcome back. We've done like a million of these videos, but you guys really seem to like these. And I mean, I like them too, you know? We got tons of updates, tons of awesomeness in Theme Park Tycoon already. But I mean, it's kind of awesome to just brainstorm what might we get next, you know? I don't know. Who knows? I'm not Dennis. I don't know Dennis. But now, I want to go over the very first one that someone suggested. Wouldn't it be awesome if we got more nature? Like birch trees, oak trees, revamped dead trees, ferns, etc. How do we really not have that? I mean, these trees right here have been in the game since day one. Imagine some, like, actual mesh trees. I think these are probably meshes, but I mean actually realistic-looking trees. Like, all Dennis has to do is go to the Unity Asset Store, buy a tree pack, throw it in the game, and us players will be happy. But, like, some realistic trees like what I have on my screen right now, that would be so cool. As well, I really think we should have some more flowers, because the only flowers we have in the game is this. I think some flowers, kind of like how RCT3 worked and RCT2 worked, they had where you could, like, put flowers along paths, so, like, instead of just having, like, flowers like this, there could actually be, like, a proper row of flowers. I actually think Water Park World has it, but I'm not entirely sure. That would be very cool, and I would really love to see something like that. So, Dennis, please add it! Now, guys, the next one, when I say I want this, I'm gonna be sending a very detailed message to Dennis about how much I actually want this. And guys, I don't recommend you guys doing that too. Please don't. I'm just telling you guys that for the video. Now, you might be wondering, what is this thing I want so freaking badly? Well, guys, I really want weather. Oh my god, could you imagine how cool weather would be? Like, imagine, like, it rained. Like, imagine it was raining, right? Oh my god, that would be so awesome. And then you could also, like, even implement that into the ride operations, where rides will have to close if it is raining. So then that means you have to build other rides indoors that it doesn't rain. And Dennis, you don't realize how easy this is. Bill Thomas, he's a great developer. He went ahead and did this for the egg hunt, and he made it entirely open source. And I mean, it is such an advanced rain system that, like, if I put, like, a roof above me, the water would be around me and it would stop up above. I mean, it's so easy. It's literally open source. And almost all games utilize this one rain system. And you could also go even more advanced. You could have thunder, you could have snow, you could have anything, and it would just make the gameplay that much more vibrant. Because I swear, as much as I just love this beautiful blue sky, I would like something else, because we've had this since 2016. Alright guys, I have a prediction for the next update. Now, we're getting revamps from most of the rides in the game. I mean, we just got 2 brand new revamps. We're getting them almost every update, so it's pretty safe to assume the next update will probably be a revamp. My bet is the next coaster we're gonna probably get is the single rail coaster. Now, this single rail coaster, I mean, look at this. It's okay, not the best. It doesn't look that great, and you can especially see the spine of this coaster if you do too jaunty of a turn. So, like, watch this, guys. We're just gonna, like, you see what I mean? Like, look at that. What the heck is that? Like, this coaster actually needs to be entirely revamped. This, I think, came out around 2017 to 2018. I'm kind of going off my memory, but it's an okay coaster, but we need a revamp. Now, guys, the next thing I would love to see added to the game is another coaster you can find all around the world. Now, you might be asking, Maliboomer, what is this coaster? Well, this coaster, silly boy, is called an inverted wooden coaster. Now, this coaster is really cool. You can find one at Silver Dollar City, and there also used to be one at Dollywood. But an inverted wooden coaster would be so freaking cool. You can't actually make the inverted or the wooden coaster invert, but the supports don't really work with it. Like, watch this. So I'm actually gonna teach you guys a tutorial real quick. Here's how you make a wooden coaster invert. I think. Is it like that? Oh, I guess he patched it. Yeah, I think he patched it, guys. Oh, what a shame, Dennis. Why would you do that? Oh, nope. I got it. Look, guys, I'm making an inverted wooden coaster. Oh, wait, it doesn't work. Wait, if I go all the way out and then, oh my god, guys, Guys, I made it inverted winning. No, but you guys can see why this won't work, right? It's the supports right here. They don't work. They literally will not work. So it'd be cool if we had an inverted wooden coaster model, or just a way to make the wooden coaster invert. Something sort of like the Intimate prefabs, like El Toro, and there's some like Colossus in other parts of the world. Those would be really cool as well. They use a completely different train design, and I mean, yeah. But that would be pretty cool. Now, guys, next thing is something I would think would be so awesome. This is what my editor actually suggested. Imagine there was like a redstone system where like we could go ahead and like have pistons that activate. So imagine this little block here, it just would go up, you know, like we could make it go up and down. That would be freaking cool. I mean, just to make blocks move in this game would be really awesome. Like then we could actually have functional elevators. You could have one down here, and then you can make the stretching room. You can make like pistons that go up and down, you know, some really cool thing. It would make the possibilities endless. And another thing that would be cool is like an invisible block where like you can like activate it and then like press a button. Oh my god, I fell to my death. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, pistons and redstone. That would be pretty awesome. Now, another thing I want in the game, and someone suggested it as well, is more guests in the park. I think I've suggested this before, but I really want this. And now, the issue is with this game, it just looks bad. Like, you have a huge roller coaster, like the flying coaster, or the hyper coaster. The most people you will see on board that ride is 3 people. But, like, for bigger rides, like the splash boat, or the flying coaster, stand-up coaster, floorless coaster, dive coaster, it's not really optimized to the guest. And Dennis has said this is due to limitations with Roblox, which I really believe, but it makes the game feel really empty. When you only see a few guests getting on board your rides, you might think, my ride isn't good enough for you. I don't know, but it'd be really cool if there was some way in the future Dennis was able to add that. Now, another ride I saw suggested an absolute ton that would be actually pretty cool, but I also think would be heavily limited due to Roblox, is the submarine ride. And I mean, that would be freaking cool. Okay, if you don't know what a submarine ride, it's like the Finding Nemo ride. They have one. They used to have one at the Edmonton Mall. It's literally at what it says. You get in a submarine and it takes you around a little lake, and it's so cool. You know, you have a little bit of theming in the lake, all of that, but it would be so cool if that was somehow able to be added to the game. Like, I mean, I got suggested this a ton on my Discord, and I mean, these rides are really cool. People don't give Finding Nemo, the ride at Disneyland, enough credit, but I love that ride. It's like they built an entire dark ride underwater. And as well, just seeing like the little submarines go around the lagoon, it's so cool. But yeah, the submarine ride would be freaking awesome. Please add it. Now, guys, here's another thing I want to add to the game. If you guys didn't know, the server only has 6 player slots. It would be very nice to have more than 6 player slots. Now, how could you achieve that? Well, maybe you could add a solo play. So if people want to just play by themselves, they can just play by themselves. But like, I would love to get into servers with more than 6 people. This is especially frustrating with my live streams I do, because we can only have 6 player slots in the server. Now, I have tried the game with 6 mega parks, not to like full limits, but 6 huge parks, and the game kept crashing. So maybe it isn't fully optimized enough for 6 player slots, but I mean, I think it kind of would just end up to like the player. Like the normal servers in Theme Park Tycoon 2, you never have like lag. There's never even close to any lag at all, because most of the people in this game, they play it like a Tycoon, which really sucks. They don't realize that this game has a lot more to offer, and it's like an entire sandbox where you can build whatever you want to build in this little vicinity. But anyway, with that being said, you never encounter lag with 6 player servers. Only time you do is with VIP servers. So Dennis, I say make it 10 players. Make it 20 players. Make it 100. Please, it would actually be very cool. Now, guys, here's the next thing I want in the game. It's a wild mouse. Well, you might be thinking, we already have a wild mouse. It's this little thing down here. This isn't the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the carnival ones that spin around in a circle, sort of like Primeval World that used to be Animal Kingdom. Something sort of like that. That would be really cool. You could just have like a little spitty roller coaster, you know? Like, I mean, just like, it's more of a fair ride, but it would be very cool. As I think the new invert, it only really work as like an inverted spinning coaster. So something like that, it would work as more of like a family-friendly spinning coaster, you know? Kind of like what the first one is, but it can do loops. But yeah, no, that would be very cool. But wait, I have a very, very, very awesome honorable mention. Now, this one would be pretty cool. It's what actually Planet Coaster has. Custom meshes. Now, imagine you could place down an object. Just pretend this is an object. And you could go into it like the images, select your ID, put the ID in, and boom. There is your custom mesh and texture in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Holy crap, could you imagine the building capabilities for every builder? Now, there is a marketplace for meshes on Roblox. I don't know if you can upload meshes like decals, but holy crap, the actual limitations would be through the roof. You could have people making stuff in Blender and then uploading it to Theme Park Tycoon 2, just like how Planet Coaster works. That's how you have such hyper-realistic builds in Planet Coaster. Let's say there's an item you want in the game. Well, you can add it. You can literally add it. That would be so awesome. I would love to see something like that added. Now, guys, the final thing I really want in the game. I gotta be very careful how I say this. I kind of wish there was more of a unitized community for the game. I know that's a really weird way to put it, but Dennis, the creator of this game, he doesn't really like getting involved with really anybody. Like, I mean, the last time he really got involved with any content creators on the game was like a YouTuber that's been uploading videos since like 2016 and they stopped a few years ago. I wish Dennis was a bit more active with just his fan base. I would love to see him tease updates, you know, like give us some sneak peeks at what we might get, have some events for the game, sort of like what Planet Coaster does. You don't even gotta do a Discord or anything. You just gotta engage your community, man. Sort of like Coptis. He's a great example. He posts leaks, talks on Twitter all the time, and I mean, Dennis, last time he's posted anything was like since 2019. He used to do this stuff, by the way, too, but something kind of changed. I don't really know what changed, but just as an open message from us, because I'm pretty sure you watch these videos, Dennis. As an open letter from us content creators, it would be awesome if you did some more stuff with your community. But hey, I'm very thankful that you still managed to keep this game alive 6 years after making it. That's pretty incredible. Planet Coaster was developed by a whole team of builders. This is just one person. Anyway, though, I think this is going to be pretty much where I wrap off today's video. I just want to say this one more time. Dennis, please don't hate me. I love you. You're so awesome. Anyway, I'm going to end today's video here. Bye, guys.